President, I'd like to make the motion that we do solicit bid for improvements to provide a new exterior on our current agricultural science building.
I'll second that. One question. What is the outside color going to be like?
We thought white with blue trim. I even put blue, I think, on the, for the gutters and the trim.
Saying blue trim.
Yeah, white's going to be your cheaper, and it's also not
a little cooler.
not as going to be as hot as some of the others. And we're bulldog blue and white.
Yes.
I mean, it runs through us. We both graduated. Mr. Smith graduated a couple years ago, and I graduated a couple years after him. So.
Also, if we are able to provide our students with vocational skills that they can take with them. I know we've seen the paper, one of our biggest employers in the area is having a work job fair. Welding and some other skills that this ag department can provide are one of the prerequisites for that hiring.
That's one of the things that the state is requiring of us, and Mr. Smith doing his mechanics. I can't say it, I've been doing the plural, but the students can actually get certified to go directly into the workforce from those two different areas, plus a couple other areas that we're working on.
Do you have enough furniture for students to sit on, or?
It's crowded, but we're okay.
I mean, why is it on it right here, on this sheet?
We're okay.
Okay.
We're trying to get, like we say, we're trying to get the outside and stuff, and as we get the kids there, we'll come back, don't worry.
No, I'm saying that if you do it now, instead of...
While the getting's good?
Right. Make hay while the sun shines.
You put that in the motion and we'll back you 100% on it.
I think if we're gonna do that, then we might as well do it.
Motion second.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll need to get with Ms. Hanson to get your bids ready to go in the paper.
Yes, sir. And as soon as I get that, we'll put it on the webpage.
This is a law that was passed by the state legislature, and that's what they call fast food. I don't know what all that is. I'm sure Bill can too. Basically, what it is, if you'll see, it's dedicating of the fund balance, and what we've been doing with the fund balance since I've been here has been restricted. And that's would be what you would have, and of course you could release it as it goes. If you read your sheet here, it describes that too. Everybody in the state, all the school districts, had to adopt this resolution. And Ms. Hanson, I'm assuming in here that where it says down here, it says somewhere in here, it says something. The board trustees delegate to signing funds to the superintendent or his designee. I think it would be wise for that to be designated to the business manager, not name somebody, but say business manager of the district at this time.
As it stands now, how does it stand when we have it right now?
Well, as it stands right now, of course, I'm in there all the time, and of course, we confer with each other to do it. I mean, it could stay there. It just needs somehow or another it says or, then says and. That's what kind of bothers me about that statement down there. So
Are you saying it's the superintendent and designee?
that's where it should be, but this thing doesn't say that. This thing says or. And I think this was come off, this is what the state gave us, right? To have as a resolution.
Resolution for the GASB 54, not investment officer.
Right.
Yeah, this is what the auditors have looked at and said that we need to do. You need to have it dated. You'll see where it says it is hereby resolved, and it reads on that the GASB Standard Board Statement 54 effective September 1st, 2011. This should have been done way back then, and our prior auditors did not inform us that this was something that the state had voted for to do. So we're having to go back and put it as that and show what we're looking at doing with our fund balance.
And of course, down here you would have you would want to put down there, restricted and then,
Yeah, like the
committed,
non-restricted,
assigned and unassigned.
such, it's like your
Unassigned
inventory.
would be the last thing you do with it.
So what we do is go ahead and say is restricted now.
Well, that's what it is.
The way it's lined out here is the way you wanna do it.
In other words,
You go in and you fill in the blank as follows, restricted, and that's all ours will
That's
say.
it.
and then the next down there, I think it
Yes.
says the order of the following.
Spin in order of the
No,
restricted.
I start out with restricted, and then I would probably have, assigned, and then committed, and then unassigned. Unassigned would be the last thing on the list.
Yes, that's what's on there.
So, any of those changes, and on that, clause that says the board trustees have the responsibility to assign funds to the superintendent or his or her designee, would you say and is her designee?
I'm assuming it could be, and the business manager of the district. You need some continuity, so you need to, it would be better if there's two of us.
And
Or,
would be the right
and,
word.
Instead of or?
instead of or. Okay? And I would recommend to, what we hashed out here with those changes as a form of recommendation to the board to approve the SB 54.
I move to approve the resolution establishing the fund balance policies as required for GASB 54 with the changes as recommended by the superintendent, including changing the part after the word superintendent to and business manager, and then the listing in the order as he specified.
you move in second. Any questions?
Item number 11, consider approval of sale or surplus property. This is a normal thing. We've got some things out here we're trying to get rid of, and we go to the board, and then they'll have to advertise and go through the process, and the bids to be approved back, come to the board for approval. This is some things that have been used in maintenance that we're no longer needing, and we'll see what it is, 3 items. And my suggestion to Ryan was that if this sells, use this money to go against a riding lawnmower of such, a zero of some kind.
See, you may mention that the riding lawnmower is a bad motor. What's the, usability of the 2 pickups right now? as it
Oh,
is?
well, they've been using them run around in the yard here.
They are running right now.
Yes, this is the 2 that's been running around here, and we don't have anybody that's gonna be riding around anymore, so that's it.
Are they to be replaced then?
No. All of this would go into the hopper toward the purchase of a zero mower later on, and whenever all the transactions take place.
I'm in favor. Give me motion. Okay. Motion. Give me a motion.
Motion to approve, please. Second.
Any other questions? All in favor? We will accept a sale of the surplus property.
And advertising the bids for it.
Yes, go out and see it, right.